Hi everybody, this is Emily from Local Tasting Tours, downtown Halifax food and walking tours featuring delicious samples from locally owned eateries. You can find us at localtastingtours.com. Welcome to our podcast. We're really excited today. We're doing a tasting at Foxhill Cheese House. Now, Foxhill Cheese House is located just outside Port Williams in the Annapolis Valley. They have a beautiful farm there. It's a 6th-generation family farm, and they're known for their amazing cheeses. I actually get their Parmesan cheese, which you don't expect at a local cheese house, and it's amazing. But they are 6 days a week, I believe, at the Seaport Farmers Market. And today we're here with Mari Lamar. Thanks so much for doing this tasting with us. We're going to taste some gelato today. And actually, Foxhill does the cheese curds, which are on top of the poutine that Peter at the fish shop serves at the market as well. You can find Foxhill Cheese House on Twitter at Foxhill Cheese, and then foxhillcheesehouse.com. Mari, I understand on top of the gelato and the amazing cheeses here that you have another popular product, which is quite a hit at the market.
Yeah, just about a month ago we introduced our chocolate milk, which is non-homogenized whole milk with additional a little bit of sugar and cocoa powder. So it is very, very pure chocolate milk and very creamy. It's a big hit right now, actually.
I've actually tried it, and it's absolutely incredible, and I see people come and get lots of them over the weekend. We have a guest on our tasting today, and that's local artist and photographer Anne Launcelott. I was actually passing by Viewpoint Gallery on Barrington Street, and I saw Anne there, and she has her work within the portfolio. Hi, Anne, welcome.
Thank you.
We're so glad that you're doing a tasting today, and I understand you have a bit of a sweet tooth.
Oh, very sweet tooth. Yes, I was born with a sweet tooth.
And I love your work. I noticed on your website, which is...
It's www.imindcamera.com, I as in EYE.
So I noticed on your website that you do a lot of photography on location all over the world. Is that right?
I love to travel, having a passion for photography. The two go very nicely together. And I like going to countries where the culture is different than my own. And it's the people and the themes of everyday life that inspire me and that I like to photograph.
And people can find your work this summer at which gallery?
You can find it at In a Box, which is a small boutique/gallery on Dresden Row. You can also find it at the Art Sales and Rental Gallery at the Art Gallery of Nova Scotia. And at Viewpoint Gallery, some of my work is in the bins for sale there.
I'm excited to get to our tasting, which is the chocolate gelato. I'm just standing at the case here, and there's all kinds of flavors. I was kind of intrigued by peanut butter, but I noticed there's also bubblegum and raspberry. Mari, can you explain why that chocolate gelato is so rich?
Yeah, gelato is an Italian-style ice cream, and it is a milk-based ice cream. We don't puff it with air, which is the normal ice cream method. So it's really, really smooth. The chocolate in particular is our own chocolate base. So we've made a specific recipe, which is it's created this really smooth and like luscious chocolatey flavor.
The podcast, the audio podcast, doesn't allow to show the look on Anne's face as she's tasting this amazing gelato. And how would you describe the taste?
Well, first of all, the texture is like velvet. This is absolutely delicious. It's not rich where it's sickly. It's fresh, and I'm just loving it, as you can tell, because it's just about all gone.
I really enjoyed it too. Thanks guys so much for this tasting. It's been fun. And just before we wrap up, I'd like to ask a couple of questions. And Mari, I wanted to ask if you had a favorite food from your childhood that you can think of that you still love or indulge in?
Yeah, absolutely. Mac and cheese, like homemade mac and cheese is definitely my favorite. And working here at the cheese shop has been pretty fun because I've got to explore different ways of preparing it.
With all the different cheeses. Oh, that's excellent. And we at Local Tasting Tours like to promote locally owned businesses, whether they be restaurants or anything else in Halifax. So do you have a favorite local shop in town?
Yes, I do, and it's called In a Box, where you can see my work. But this store is amazing. In a Box is owned by Leslie Oler, and it's located right across from Winchester's, and it's a boutique slash gallery, and Leslie will show photography, paintings, jewelry, etc. from local artists, and has some amazing clothing and bags, all from Canadian artisans. And it's like a little department store, but you're going to find things there very unique that you cannot find in any other stores in Halifax.
That sounds like a really unique spot. That's great. Thanks so much, because I really appreciate it. Again, this is Emily from Local Tasting Tours. Try one of our tours. Departing from the fish shop at the Seaport Farmers Market 6 days a week this summer right into October. Like us on Facebook. Join us on Twitter. Take a tour. Take a bite out of Halifax.